I really just thought about something. I posted a YouTube short, Dr. Umar Johnson saying all white people is racist. They want all white people to dominate and take advantage of all the resources, right? So many words, whatever, right? If y'all haven't seen that video, Dr. Umar say all white people is racist. And they want their people, that's what he said, he want their people to dominate all the resources, and so on, whatever, la, 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 right? And I thought of what a resource is. And I'm like, the first thing I thought about resource, air is a resource. How you gonna dominate the air? How you gonna dominate the air? I'm trying to figure this out. I'm just curious. Dr. Umar Johnson, is water a resource? Everybody gotta buy water, unless you got a water wheel, right? Unless you got land and you got a water wheel of some sort, and you ain't gotta pay for water. Everybody gotta pay bills. You're not living for free. Everybody working. So how is that even possible that they want their people to dominate when you have the same opportunity as everybody else? You so smart, you a doctor, right? So how did white people being racist stop you from being a doctor, being who you are today? So they dominated you from being Dr. Umar today? They didn't stop you from being Dr. Umar, did they? They didn't stop, they ain't stopping nothing you doing on YouTube right now. You know what I'm saying? You still ain't opening school up. And you still making excuses. Talking about all white people are racist, and they want all their people to dominate all the resources. Well, air, I'm gonna just stick with air, right? Air is a resource. I'm breathing, I'm outside right now, breathing in the air. They not dominating that, is they? That's a resource. Without air, you a goner. If you have no oxygen, you a goner. So Dr. Umar, again, what you mean dominate all the resources? What resources? You talking about physical resources? You talking about money? You talking about opportunities? Which one are you talking about, Dr. Umar? Because I'm confused. Dr. Umar Johnson, come help me out. Air is a resource. You didn't know that? They ain't stopped me from breathing air. So how are they dominating all the resources? They can't dominate the air. Or they polluting the air. They dominating it that way. You know, they being racist toward the air too. Like these same white people you talk about gotta work hard as well as anybody else. You know what I'm saying? You got a few. That's what I call racism is self-hate. You hate yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's what racism is. You hate yourself. You don't hate me. You hate yourself. Because all the energy it takes for you to hate or dislike somebody, you only bringing yourself down. You know what I'm saying? Your energy is poor. You know? So ain't nothing good coming out of not liking or hating somebody, being bitter towards somebody that done nothing to you. So, you know, whatever the case may be, you feel they racist or, you know, I have a lot of white people look at me sideways. You know what I'm saying? They feel some type of way. At my job, I don't care nothing about nothing. I ain't paying nothing about that. Because I know who I am. I know how powerful my spirit is and my energy I carry. As long as I keep myself and I don't get distracted about, I'm walking, just say today, right, at work. tonight. I'm walking. The lady seen me coming. This same lady, I believe to be racist. I believe that. You know what I'm saying? And she didn't move out the way. Not 1 inch. Like, you seen me coming down the hall. You standing in the middle of the hall. You didn't move out the way. Not 1 inch. So I don't pay attention to none of that. I may have my words. I may say a few things and just be like, all right, she racist. I would have ran your Al Bundy wife looking at. She looked like Al Bundy wife. You know what I'm saying? So I was gonna run her ass. She do it again. Ever do that again, stand in the middle of the hall, I'm gonna walk right like I don't see you. Just like you don't see me walking trying to go past, I don't see you. And I'm gonna run right into your ass. And I'm like, excuse me, you in the middle of the damn walkway, lady. I'm gonna laugh it off. Like, I'm gonna make some humor about it. I'm gonna laugh it off, and I'm gonna keep it moving. As long as nobody ain't physically trying to harm me, I don't give no fuck about you being racist. What the fuck is you talking about? I'm gonna say you racist. I'm gonna talk about you, and I'm gonna keep it moving. You want some smoke? If you want some smoke, you wanna try to physically harm me, then it's up there. I'm gonna defend myself by any means necessary. No matter if it's the police, whoever it is. You know what I'm saying? It could be the Illuminati, whoever. You know what I'm saying? I don't care about none of that. That racist talk. Because I didn't grow up around white people, so I don't know nothing about racism really until I was an adult. Until I was living around a diverse culture. You talking about white people racist? I work around Somalians. I feel they racist towards black people. So what are you saying? They don't look at black people as the same as them. They call themselves Somalian, they call themselves Muslim, they pray, they do all that. If you don't speak their language and you don't pray with them, you ain't one of them. Period. Dr. Umar, just because the Muslims is black, you not Muslim, so you not one of them. You not Farrakhan and them people. He say that, but you not one of them. You still my family, you still my brother. You not Muslim though. So, yeah, man. It's crazy out here. Really is. That's why I don't do none of the religion. I don't get into none of the racism stuff that goes on. I try not to. Try not to involve myself into the chitter chat. Because when it's all said and done, I still gotta live my life. And I'm not gonna let nobody distract me by trying to, you know, they're lower level than me. If I know I'm up here, why would I try to scoop down to their level? You racist. I ain't racist. I don't give no fuck about none of that. I'm cussing, use profanity. I'm supposed to be using profanity right now. YouTube care about that, right? It care about professionalism. So I try to be professional, keep it professional, and socialize and, you know, communicate with people. But if you want to be a certain way towards me and I have done nothing towards you, you don't know me, I don't know you, that's your problem. That's something you got to deal with. When I go to work, if they racist at work, you got to see me every day until you fire me. You have a reason to fire me. I got to give you a reason. Hey, how you doing? I'm slow on the chat in the comment section. How's it going? You know what I'm saying? That's your problem. That ain't my problem. I don't got to deal with that. I don't have to think about, I don't like nobody. I don't go home, I don't like this person. Or I see him at work, I don't like this person. I laugh at him. You know, shit. I laugh at him. And that's the only thing you really could do. Keep it moving. Do what you came to work to do. Work, get your money, and go home. Be productive to the community and to society. That's it, that's all. Be respectful. Don't let nobody disrespect you. That's the only thing you can do. You can't control nobody. You can't make nobody do nothing. You can't get angry and lash out and try to, just because somebody being a certain type of way towards you, they not trying to physically harm you, then go on about your way. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at life. I'm mature enough. I'm a mature adult, a man, and I experience and I know better. So I don't get into all that. You know, I just developed a self-awareness like no other. You know, you gotta develop self-awareness. I had somebody come in the comment section. They say, "Are you a real doctor?" For number one, I'm already knowing you doubting if I'm a real doctor or not because you asking the question. You see my YouTube channel, you see the videos, and you try to say, the person that commented on my channel try to say, they want to make sure the information that I'm putting out, they want to know if I'm a real doctor. Well, I'm not on here talking about doctor stuff, so I'm not the doctor you thinking of. What? I'm not a psychologist. I'm not claiming to be a psychologist. None of that. So, yeah, man. I'm a doctor of self. You know what I'm saying? When you self-aware, you know the things you know about yourself. You gotta doctor yourself. Period. Ain't nobody else be your doctor. They could say, "Oh, you go to the hospital. I got me a doctor." If you consuming a whole bunch of poison and you go to the doctor and they tell you ill, and they gonna tell you they basically telling you it's your fault. It's not their fault that you ill. You consumed all these poisons, toxins, putting them in your body. You know what I'm saying? It ain't too. They could try to save you. They could try to help you, but do their job to their best ability. But for the most part, it's you. It's me. So I'm Dr. Waltz from Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the basis of it. Now I can get into spirituality and talk about how I'm a doctor on that level if you want to know more about that. But he also said, yeah, I see what type of time you on, because I commented and say, I forgot what I commented. And I ain't even say much. I don't even be trying to talk much or try to explain myself. I ain't got to explain myself. You know what I'm saying? You want me to explain to you I'm a doctor and where I got my doctorate degree. You asked me where I got my doctorate degree from. I'm like, what? What kind of question is that? I'm like, what kind of question is that? You already doubting. I'm knowing in my mind you already doubting. So what type of time you think I'm on? I've been peeped what type of time you on. You commented on my channel and asked me a question. And you wanted to know, make sure you're not being misinformed and watching certain type of content, which I respect. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to watch my content. Shit. Are you a content creator? Are you putting out content? Because if you ain't, I don't know what to tell you. Shit. Do you? Shit. I can't tell you nothing. Shit. I'm not on here trying to doctor nobody. If somebody pick up what I'm saying and learn something and, see my mistakes and learn from my mistakes, whatever I do on the internet, whatever I say, you can learn from that. Shit, I'm doing something. I ain't just out here for nothing, shit. So yeah, man. Water, air is a resource, and white people ain't dominating all the resources. All right, Dr. Umar. White people is not dominating all the resources. I just gotta let you know that. So man, y'all gotta hit that. I just had 50 people, almost 50 people here. Nobody hit the like button. What's going on? Y'all don't like what Dr. Walt's saying right now? What's going on? Hit that subscribe button, please. Hey, we on the road to 1,000. Come on, help me out. Let me know you here, and I'll never forget you. Just, I don't forget people that, that are there for me. You know what I'm saying? That support me, and they understand me some type of way, just a little bit. We can relate, we can have things in common, we can think alike. Like, oh, I thought of that. Like, dang, Dr. Waltz think like me. I like him. Let me subscribe. Let me hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Some shit. I know I'm doing something right. Shit, I'm doing something right. Yeah, Umar. Yeah, air free. I'm in the air right now, bro. What are you talking about? They ain't dominate that yet. Whoever seen the movie Total Recall with Arnold Schwarzenegger when they was on Mars and they was in a place where you couldn't go outside of the place. They was at Mars with oxygen, wasn't no oxygen, right? And they found out that it was oxygen. They just was stealing it. They was just stealing it for themselves, They was using the people. It's in the movies. They used the people. They lied to the people. And yeah, you just can't believe everything you hear. You can't believe everything you read. You know what I'm saying? You can only believe what you see. And what I see is individuals out here. Everybody is a human being, flesh. Everybody can die, bleed. You can't live forever. So what difference does it make, Dr. Umar? At the end of the day, them same people that's racist, they gonna die too. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. Everybody gotta go. So no matter how racist you is, no matter how much hate you got in your heart, no matter how rich or poor you are, no matter how much you think you are better than the next person, no matter how much you think your life is not going well, it's simple. That's what we all gotta come. You gotta die. Period. Show me a white person that lived forever. And you know what I'm saying? Show me somebody that lived forever. Anybody, white, black, whatever. Chinese, Puerto Rican, Hispanic, whatever you want to call yourself, whatever nationality you is, who living forever? Who living for 200 years? You can't live for 200 years. What are you saying? So how they dominate? What they dominate? They get old and die. Everybody get old and die. You know what I'm saying? It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't dominate nothing. You can't dominate that. Shit. Now, see, if we was dying and they was living forever, now I'd be concerned. Like, hold on, what's going on? There's still so many millions of black people in America. We overpopulated. We overpopulate America. So we winning right now. I don't know what you talking about. We make so how many kids I got? Just alone. How many of my friends I know got over 5 kids? I know at least 10 of them got over 5 kids. That's 50 right there. Shit, I got a big family, so I don't know what Dr. Umar talking about dominating resources. What? How many black people that's successful right now, today? Successful. I ain't talking about just celebrities. I'm talking about people that black-owned businesses, all that. How many people that went to school, black teachers and doctors and lawyers, and what are you talking about? Dominating? Who dominating? Shit, we dominate if you ask me. The black people dominating. What are you talking about? We migrate, dominate, all that. I migrated to Minnesota, from New Orleans to Chicago to Minnesota. I migrated in the last 36 years. We migrated. You know what I'm saying? So all that dominant, you can miss me with that, man. Can't believe everything you hear. People got these labels and these somewhat credentials, and they think they know so much. They think they so educated. They educated themselves by reading books, reading history, things that they was told to them that they never live. You never lived in 1952, Dr. Umar. You didn't live with Martin Luther King and Marcus Garvey. You didn't live in 1927. You weren't born in 1930s. None of that. So you wasn't living in those times. So how would you know? You just going off of what you heard or what you read. We know how the stories get watered down, get twisted, and about time it get to you 100 years from now, it ain't even what it was. So yeah, man. Nobody can't dominate the air. Okay? They can't take the air from you. That's a resource. So miss me with all that dominating. White people dominating and all this racist shit. Dr. Umar, I just have to come let you know. Air is a resource. And white people not dominating. Alright? So y'all have a good one. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna try to not go live again, but I might go live again, depending on what type of content pop up in my head. Y'all have a good one. Hit that like, hit that subscribe button to support the channel. I appreciate y'all. Hit that comment section. Yeah, we act like, yeah, action. Can't say act without saying action, right? And I'm out. We here at home.